This is A Farmer Has to Eat, an episode of Old Man's Land, a Farming Simulator 19 gameplay by Savvy's Farm. For today, there was no specific plan. The accomplished is making some cash, getting some new toys, building a silage bunker, and chipping away at our trees. Starting out today, checking the prices because it's early summer, and we can see that corn is at 810 with Richardson high, and soybean is close to 2100, which is also a high. So, first business order of the day is selling some of the stock that we have in our old silo. One of the new tools that I want to get is a milling machine. This is a nice nifty little tool. It allows for picking up all kinds of stuff directly from the ground, and I want to use it early on for picking up the grass, so we don't need a loading wagon. We can use the trailers that we have. The soy that we sold is 27,000 euros, and we sold another 9,700 in corn, which puts our money above 200,000. Now, selecting out the milling machine, customizing it a little bit for our colors, and as you have seen in the shop, there is a boatload of different items that it actually can pick up. And yes, it's a little bit heavy, so it makes the tractor a little bit top heavy, so it kind of behaves like a boat. Dropping off the trailers and the milling machine and checking for the weeds. We now have the growth in our field number 3, so we need to get after our weeds, changing for narrows that we're not destroying our crop, filling up the herbicide and getting the weed spraying done. Going for full eagle eye view to actually see where we have been spraying. Next order of the day is building a silage bunker. I'm putting it right at the end of our original field, which allows us to actually have a drive path through between the bunker and the field and up between the rocks that are there. Did go with a small one, but a double, so that we actually can fill up one and have it fermenting while the other one can be filled. And it fits nicely in there. For a mower, I got one from a mod. It is based off an in-game one, with the change that you actually can windrow. So it is not just mowing wide, it is making nice windrows. And this also goes with a wider one with the 2 segments that you can attach to it, so that you're altogether, I think, 10 meters the maximum then, and you can completely windrow it into one nice row. Just using all the area that we have, the grass that we have, mowing it down to actually putting it into the silage bunker. Also up there, north of the little bit of woods. And there you see the milling machine in action. It takes as much power as it can get from a tractor. So it's a little bit glitchy when you start working with it at the beginning of each path. But once you're actually moving, you just can go as fast as your tractor can stomach with this milling machine. It's pretty power hungry, so it takes a little bit for the tractor to actually get up to speed, especially the silly one. Here I'm experimenting with why the second trailer, the 1-axle trailer, is not being recognized by the mulling machine to actually be filled with grass. That's not making any sense. It definitely can hold grass. So experimenting with, okay, is there a glitch with the milling machine? Is there a glitch because it was the second trailer? What is going on here? I couldn't figure it out at this moment. But what I later figured is taking off the tarp top and just having it as a plain transportation trailer without the top, then it actually works. I didn't figure it out on this day. Let's keep going and get all the grass that is available to us that we could mow and put it into our bunker so that we can get fermenting. Yes, it's quite a number of loads. But with the milling machine, the picking up is actually relatively fast. It's faster than with the loading wagon. Using the tractor and the trailer to actually compact it down. I didn't dare using the trailer when it was full to compacting it down. With the small tractor is always relatively big risk of actually getting stuck. Cleaning up at the end to actually have all the chaff in the bunker, not kicking around outside, so that when we're covering it up, then we are actually covering it up completely, compacting it down and covering it up. It's not that much in there, 81,000 liters. Should give us about $8,000. Euros? It's euros! Now this is the piece of wood behind the chopper, and I cut down all the fully grown trees and using them to actually indicate where the tree stumps are, grinding off the tree stumps before actually moving the wood out of the woods. And of course, the physics gremlins have to show their face and make an appearance and throw a wrench into our plants. But as you actually can see, the problem is that there is a second tree laying on top the end of this tree. So I need a little bit of convincing and pulling to actually get it out. It's always fun kind of playing those wars of tuck. And same as yesterday, I probably just should have put a weight on the back from the beginning. One day I might learn. It's not guaranteed, but there is hope. So the rest of the day is filled with pulling trees out of the woods and dumping them into our wood chipper and making some more cash. With the intent to actually being able to buy some additional land and to harvest them. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, the subscribe button is coming up on your screen, as is the link to the full-length video and the link to the playlist of the condensed versions.